Hey guys, what's going on? Just got back from the chiropractor office. Man, I'll tell you, I've been beating myself up here the last couple days. Not so much my low back, but that's getting a lot better because this guy's a really good chiropractor, and he's been fixing me up. But I did a good one on Monday. I took some. I've been going twice a week to chiropractor. I was down there Monday, and one of the girls down there I was talking about beef jerky. Actually, she saw one of my videos on beef jerky. And she said, man, I want to try some of that stuff. I said, no problem, fix you up. So I fixed her up a little Ziploc full of it, took down there. Anyway, I came home from that, and I was feeling all frisky to get out work in the barn. And I got a little hungry, so I reached in that fridge and got me a handful of that beef jerky. And I'm walking out, I shoved the whole bunch in there, not thinking. I walked out there and started working. And I must have had a couple pieces of that stacked up in there, right? Beef jerky. And I bit down on it. And I favor this side over here, chewing on this side for some stupid reason. Anyway, I bit down, and I actually dislodged my friggin' jawbone, guys. Pulled it. I've never done that before in my whole life. Never done it. Miss Daisy's had some TMJ troubles where her mouth would stick open. Actually, she was in a dentist office one day, and he was working on her jaw stuck. And she's going, I can't shut my mouth. And he says, really? Just a minute. He goes and gets his whole staff. Come on in here, guys. I want to show you how you can dislodge a jaw. This will be a good experience for you. So she said he grabbed her jaw and went like this, wiggle it in, and it snapped right back in. I don't have that issue. Like my chiropractor says, sometimes people they can only open their jaw about maybe a third or three-quarter or something. So he had me going through jaw motions and stuff. But he said, what you want to do, he felt around, yeah, you pull muscles in here is what you've done. Now here's what I want you to do. He showed how to do 2 thumbs down, but he said you can do it this way too. Pull down right here. It goes all the way up into sound like right into the eardrum almost. And you pull down, and right there in that jaw is where it's hurt. You pull down, and you keep massaging. In between, he said, this first day I want you to do ice. 20 minutes on, 30 off. 20 on, 30 off. Do that for a few times, and keep massaging that thing. And do that for a few days. But he said, tomorrow I want you to go into heat. Use heat on it. But ice for today, then heat tomorrow. He did have a thump gun. He put on it with blap, blap, blap. About 3 times he hit it. And what that does, it triggers your body to bring in pain receptors to that area and start healing. He does that stuff too on my spine and my neck and my low back with a thumping device. There's 2 prongs come out and they hit you right in the spine. He does that, and he's got a drop table. He works on that deal. He's got my low back working great. And I'm walking now. I used to have a clicking sensation in my low spine when I'd walk. I have had it for years. And he has got all that out of there, all that clicking sound. And now when I walk, it's just a smooth glide with my walks. So anyway, boy, it's hot today, guys. The humidity is crazy. It's been raining. We had 4 inches yesterday. Yeah. 4 inches yesterday, and so what do we got here? Something going on here. What's nature giving us now? Look at this, guys. Papaya. There's the bloom there. Bunch of blooms up there. There's another one back in there. It's got blooms on it too. I hardly ever eat these. This is a good wormer, by the way, these seeds. It's a good parasite cleanse, these seeds in these things. You can open them up and then bust them up a little bit. They taste absolutely terrible. So I can see where they'd kill a worm. Yeah. All right, what do you want to do today, guys? let's do a graft. Let's get in here and do a graft. I've got that black, I got a black queen over here. Actually, not a black queen, she's a carny queen. Yeah, she's a carny queen, but she's doing excellent. Let's go in there and see if I can wrap some resources, do a graft. And my cell builder, it's a nice fatty over here. I want to drop the, I want to drop a graft in there. I'm not going to give it a 24-hour. It's only been 3 days since I busted up that colony, so they should be starting some peanuts. We'll dig all those out. We'll dig out them peanuts and salvage the royal jelly, and we will insert that bar. We'll do a graft and drop that in there. In 5 days we'll come back and rob them out, and then put that colony in autopilot on a walk away deal. Yeah. Also, I've talked to I got two commercial guys not far from me, and actually one's the president of the bee club. Talked to him last night, and I told him my little scheme that I wanted to do, and he agreed with half of it. All right. He does a lot of queen breeding. I haven't talked to the other fella yet. I will tonight, because we're gonna have a bee meeting tonight. Hopefully I'll get to talk to him a little bit. You learn a lot from these commercial guys, because they do it for a living, you know. I do this as a fun hobby, is all I do it for. And I was a half-assed commercial guy back in the day, back in the 80s, but those days are gone. Now I'm basically a hobbyist. But you can learn. You can never know too much on these bees. And if you think you know it all on bees, no, you need to back up and rethink it, because you don't. That's the kind of the beauty of beekeeping. You never really figure it out. Anyway, he said, I asked him, have you ever marked virgin queens? He said, I do it all the time. I introduce virgins all the time. He said, I'll mark them white. All right. He marks them white. And then when they come back from their mating flight, he said it doesn't seem to affect their mating flight whatsoever. Everybody's got thoughts on, oh, you're going to, the drones are going to go crazy when they see the white dot and they're not going to breed with her. No. He said they'll breed with them fine. No problemo. He said, but what you want to do, you want to drop that virgin in an existing colony with an older queen. He said she's probably going to get bald. He said he don't do that. He said he'll go in and find that old queen and kill her, and then install a virgin in there. Yeah, and I think he's doing, I didn't ask him for sure how he's doing it. He said he's even taken a little bit of honey on a finger and wiped it across her back and just released her. But I think he's releasing with a candy cage, is the way he's releasing his virgins into a hive, a queenless hive. But my thought was try to introduce him into a queen-right hive after I spray them down and get all the sisters smelling the same. And when they lick each other off, everybody's a happy camper, right? So anyway, that was my thought on it. Anyway, let me get suited up, get in here, and let's get this little project knocked out. There is more rains coming. Right now, it's nice and sunny. They shouldn't be too pissy, and we will get her done. Okay, guys, let's go into the cell builder and see what's happening here. It's only been 3 days. I just looked at the calendar. It's only been 3 days since we did this little fiasco. Boy, that lid's bad. That's all waterlogged. Man, it weighs a ton. We've had a ton of rain here in the last, I had 4 inches. In the last 24 hours, I've had 4 inches. So basically what we need to do is go through every frame here on this thing. Tons of nectar here. Go through every frame and make sure we get all the queen cells. I got a nice little Rapala fish fillet knife we can cut them out with. Old fisherman Steve-O, you gotta have a Rapala knife, you know. This should be a very eager beaver. Very much an eager beaver cell builder here. Lots of brood, lots of brood. Actually, I got some very good, I've got some excellent aged queen larvae here we can use, so I won't have to go into that other colony. But we do have to check every frame here. Yes, we do. Babaloo. I'm standing on the back side of the hive, so that's a good thing. So far, none of the girls are pissed off. They haven't tried to sting me. So far, I'm seeing no queen cells. I've seen no queen cells so far. So I'm not sure what they're waiting on. Yes, here's some queen cells here, guys. Okay, I've got 3 queen cells here. I've got one I dug open. There's royal jelly there. I've got one there. I've got one there. Nothing there. So we'll take this in the barn, in the grafting shack, and extract that royal jelly out of there. There's another one right there. I just ripped the top off of it. Dig out that larva so they can't fool with that. Yeah, you want to look it over close, guys. We don't want any screw-ups at this point. Nothing. I'm going to be putting the graft in this lower chamber here. Nothing. Nothing. Alrighty. I'm not going to shake this because this has got our brood. This has got our larva on it. So we're going to brush these off. Our nice little precious brood, we don't want to jar these. Alright, I'm going to put this colony back together momentarily, and we'll go in the grafting shack and start our graft. Okay guys, this is working out fairly well here. Gotta prime these cups here. I'll be back with you in a second. Let me get my act together here. Okay guys, it's coming along fairly well. I'm using a German tool. And if I can keep the steam off my glass, it's just an oven in this building right now. I shut off the AC unit. I don't want to chill nothing. So I've only got 3 more to graft here. I'm getting the smallest little larva that I can get here. And I'm using, there's 2 ends to this thing. I got this little pick end, and I got this little smashed out, flared out end. I like this better for scooping up. It's still tricky. There, I just rolled one. No good. You want to get the smallest stuff you can find, guys. The smallest stuff you can find. When you lower it in, you kind of set it in the pool of royal jelly that you've primed with. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but right there is my larva, right there. And she will float right off. She will float right off of your spoon on top of that bed of royal jelly. So I just keep moving up my rag. You want to keep this thing covered. I've only got 2 more to go here.
set her down in. I just bumped it. I just bumped the edge of this cell, which rolled it. So do it again, Steve-O. Do it again. Here's a really small one. That's what you want to try to get, guys. The really super small ones. And it's quite a little art getting this tool up underneath that little bitty shape C. I use this tool, it's just a piece of car antenna, to kind of push that cell open so I can see down in there. A few of these may hatch out a day or so early, or one day earlier. Then they're really small, super small larvae. I don't think that one flipped, but I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to find another one. I may have flipped it. Here's one that's really super small. Rolled it. Trying to find the smallest stuff I can find, guys. They are all floating in a pretty nice bed of royal jelly here. Okay, I've only got one more to do. Here's one here, it's nice looking. See if I can't get steady here and get it out of the hole. There you go. There you go, baby. All right. I don't think we did too bad here. Alright guys, I don't think we did too bad here with this. Wow, is it hot. Alright, let me get this back in the hive. Let's get this back in the hive and throw the switch. We'll throw the switch, guys, to autopilot and let these girls go to work. In 5 days we're going to come back here and snatch out these cells and get them in our incubator. Okay, you guys, take your grafts and just slowly rotate it over and set it in. Careful you don't jar it off the... I'm going to move this one over. Plop this one in on the end. I got some homemade patty here. We'll just take a nice gob of it here. What we have here is some 1-to-1 sugar syrup and Ultra B with a tablespoon or two of olive oil in it. I think them girls are gonna like that action right there, guys. That's some live action right there, baby. Okay, guys, that wasn't too painful. That wasn't too painful, was it? I didn't get a bee sting. Isn't that amazing? We're on a dearth right now. I'll tell you what. I spilled a little sugar, or that comb I had, I set it in the trough in there in the sink, and a little fresh nectar fell out. I'll tell you what, I got a whole bunch of bees inside that thing. Trying to rob that out in there. Put this beetle barn back in here. I don't like to leave them out very long. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Actually, let's go in there and see if this girl's all right. We moved her, as you recall, from this hive to there. Let's go in there and make sure that mama girl here is all set. She's still a happy camper. She hasn't gotten her ass kicked or anything like that. Let's just check it out and see what we got here. If everything is nice in here, we will go ahead and give her, they're drinking lots of syrup. You gotta love that. Of course, it's got to cloud up just when I want to look for eggs, you know, guys. Got to cloud up when Steve-O wants to look for eggs. I see a few drones running around here still. Quite a few black drones. Wow, she likes propolis, I can tell you that. There, we're getting a little sunlight now. Okay, I'm seeing eggs and larvae in here. Let's give them some pollen patty. They got pollen patty, and I'm gonna go get a beetle barn put in here too. Okay, we got our beetle barn and our patty on there. And I got another round of rain coming at me, guys. I'm gonna put a fresh jar of syrup on here, because I want her in egg laying mode. That's a very good queen. We don't want to slow her down. She's got plenty of elbow room in here. This hive should crank us out a bunch of cells. Them grafts didn't look too bad. You get a little better at it as you go. I'm slow as molasses, but at least I get the job done. I'm running like an old plow mule, not a thoroughbred racehorse. I think my racehorse days are over, you know, guys. But we'll hang in as long as we can, of course. How long is that, you say? How about 175 years? Well, I'm 73 now, so that'd be 102 more years I got to go. What do you think, guys? Leave a note below. Do you think I can make it that long? You guys really won't know if I do or not unless you live as long as I do. Think about that. Yeah, think about that. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Be happy, be strong, because you know it. You know it. We got to keep getting it on. See ya.